What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We've got some more Tarkir Storm draft ahead of us. No, Tarkir Dragonstorm ahead of us. At this point in the format, it's kind of sussed out. There are really two basic strategies, and that's the 3, 4, 5 color dragon / control deck, and then there's Boros / Mardu aggro. Honestly, the gameplay I'm kind of over now. The drafting is the interesting part. We have Avenger of the Fallen as one of our rares, solid black rare, Stadium Headliner, nice red aggressive rare, and then a bunch of decent other cards like Frontline Rush, solid red-white, Sonic Shrieker, land. Legitimately, the best pick here is probably Frontline Rush. Every time I have this card, it's just a game winner. And I think, like I said, Boros is one of the two strategies that you mainly want to go. The second pick here is a little bit interesting because we have one of the cards that you do not get past very frequently anymore, and that's Dragonstorm Globe. People have been championing this card, and yeah, it is one of the earliest picked common, or it's getting picked a lot earlier these days. Sometimes you don't see any of these in your drafts. After first picking the Rush, taking the Riling Dawnbreaker is certainly not bad. But again, with the two archetypes I outlined, the Boros Beats and the 3+ color dragon deck, these are actually this is a good start to going one of those directions, depending on what we get past. So a safe pick here is the Molten Exhale. That's going to go into both strategies pretty nicely. I think the Shock Brigade is actually a better card if I was going to go Boros for sure. But since I'm going to stay a little bit open, I will take the Exhale here, as it'll still be a good card regardless of what route I end up going. Okay, solid pack. So I think Mardu is worse than Boros straight up, but there are some good cards that would lead you to drafting some black cards, and I think Hardened Tactician is up there. You're mainly looking for the black rares to play in your Boros deck, but Tactician's certainly solid. Now, again, another safe pick would be like the Osseous Exhale. I would probably play that in either strategy. Dispelling Exhale, one of my favorite commons of the format. Also a Descendant of Storms. You know, I think I would rather not draft Boros. It's just not as much fun gameplay-wise. And since the gameplay, like I've noted, is kind of stale at this point, I would rather take the Exhale there. Should we have some fun? Oh, wait, this is another double Exhale pack. Same Exhales as well. Osseous and Dispelling. 7 mana, draw 5. And then sometimes you get to put some permanents on the battlefield. All right, you know what? Let's have fun. We're going to go multicolored dragons. So many chances at Dispelling Exhale. Now that I've taken the Genesis Ultimatum, it's actually going to be more likely that we could have almost all 5 Exhales already. Blue, green, and red, I would say, are going to be your base. So I'm going to take Dispelling over Caustic. Sonic Shrieker is still very, very good. Riverwheel Sweep's great. Equilibrium Adept. We could have a fantastic Mardu start or a Boros start. That is more boring to me. Now, on the flip side of things, I'm sure there will be a lot of people watching that are like, oh god, not another, 5-color dragon deck. That one's also really boring, but me personally, I would rather draft this than, 2-drop, 3-drop Curve Out. That being said, will I lose to Boros? If we play against it, sure. I'm sure they're going to be favored overall, but this is a really good start as we have a lot of cheap interaction already. We have one of the globes, which are so hard to pick up these days, and then we have a fun card. I could be wrong. I don't believe all of the ultimatums are in this, right? Not the main one. Wow. Wheeling the Mard or the Sonic Shrieker is insane. The original ones, like Genesis, Cruel, and what? Wait, actually, Genesis Ultimatum's not in the same cycle as Cruel Ultimatum, is it? Never mind. Yeah. Wait, no. Emergence in, Genesis is in, Jeskai's in. What? For some reason now I can't remember which ultimatums are in this format. I have to look that up. But yeah, if you could get a Cruel Ultimatum, that'd be sick. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I gotta look up what special guests. Eerie Ultimatum. I've never seen that in draft. Oh, Eerie, Emergent, Genesis Inspired, and Ruinous. Those are the ones that are in. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen the Eerie. That's the triple black, double green, double white. Return any number of permanent cards with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's kind of neat. So Ruinous Ultimatum, probably the best of them. Then Inspired. Then well, actually, Eerie's pretty good too. But yeah, Ruinous has got to be the best. Just destroy all non-land permanents your opponents control. Monument versus Sentinel. That's the worst of the monuments, I think. Especially for the dragon deck. Okay. This is a good start. A good start for 5-color fun. Opening here a Surok. It's also just a very good card. Okay. Seems good. Another good Mardu card, whatever. Jungle Hollow would be fine. Boulderborn Dragon in case we pick up a Dragon Caster, and also just an extra dragon to have for the exhales. I keep saying it, but I think the green exhale, the piercing exhale, is the worst of the exhales for this deck. Because it's the only one you can't cast on turn 2, generally. Oh, hello, friend. That's a nice one. Roar of Endless Song to go along with our other Teamer rare. If I'm going to go Teamer as a base, splashing the Sonic Shrieker is going to be a little bit difficult without picking up a ton of fixing. Actually, Iridescent Tiger as like pseudo-fixing is kind of hilarious. Dragon Sniper, Thornwood Falls. Those are the better picks, the safer picks. Gotta start taking some lands, probably. Another piercing exhale. All of the exhales you could ever want. Glacial Dragon Hunt probably here. Yeah, this is a cool start. How many globes would I run in this deck? Like 3, probably? Okay, there's the Dragonstorm Forecaster. I will be taking that. We have the hard one to pick up already, the globe, and we did pass a couple of boulders. That, I mean, I imagine they're going to come back around. If they don't, that's a bit surprising. So blue, red, green, splashing black, white. Wow, very good pick 6. Very, very good. Sagu Wildling, Encroaching Dragonstorm, Dispelling Exhale, Tranquil Cove. This is tough. The Encroaching Dragonstorm is so good in this deck. But the Wildling is like the premium common dragon to pick up, you know? Man, I think that's really tough. I'm going to take the Dragonstorm just because it looks like I'm going 5-color. But I don't know about that pick. That's difficult. That's really difficult. Okay, there's a Caustic Exhale, pick 7. So now the only one we're missing is green. And like I said, I don't even know if we want that anyways. Dismal Backwater is fine. There's the Piercing, don't want it. We're taking the Boulderborn on the wheel. That makes our Forecaster playable. 1 target, not good enough. 2 targets, good enough. Anything more than 2, and you're generally pretty happy with this card. But yeah, would love to pick up a couple more globes. Even 1 more globe would make me feel real nice. Let's see, that's our 3rd dragon so far. There's the 2nd Boulderborn on the wheel. It's probably fine. It's not as good as the globe, but it's probably fine. I'm not going to take the 3rd Boulderborn. We'll take the Temur Tawny back there instead. Dragonstorm Globe. Technique's not terrible. A Silver Bullet Snakeskin Veil, though, can often do a ton of work in these decks. Oh, those are some good wheels. Actually, like Focus the Mind here. Last pick, Tranquil Cove, also great. Okay. Pack 3, what do we got? Not the best rares and uncommons. We have a Cliffs, another Osseous. What's my playable count right now? Yeah, we have plenty of playables, so let's take the Fixing here. Another Globe, okay. Snapping that up 2nd pick over, say, Rally the Monastery, Detainment, and an Island Dragon. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay. This is coming together. Would be really cool to see like 1 more big mythic or rare pass to us. As we get a Teeming Dragonstorm. That's pretty solid. Honestly, I don't mind a 1/3 reach for 2 mana, even if this is not the correct archetype for it so much, you know. Current is okay. It's a little bit weak on the removal side of things, or at least there are better removal spells, but it's not bad. I'm digging this. I guess this deck probably doesn't run this Snakeskin Veil. Temur Battlecrier can also do a ton of good work. Is it good enough in this deck over a 2nd Molten Exhale is the question, because the cheap interaction, I think, is a little bit more important. Sucks, but I think that's right. And there's a Wildling. Nice. Sorry, Mammoth Bellow. Wildling way too good. Okay, some more cheap dragon, or some more common dragons here. We could have picked up like 5 Boulderborns at this point. We've got a Durger and a Stormbrood. I generally like the Island Dragon more. There's a Riling Dawnbreaker, which we could run, or we just take the land, which is, again, safest, since we have so many playables already. Perfect. Charge is really good, but we don't want it in this deck. I don't think we need Rebuke. Sultai Devotee is not terrible. And another Tawny back also would not be bad. Dragon count is up to 6, pretty good. Fixes for green, black, white. That just doesn't seem right to take Abzan Monument. Or play it anyways. Okay, we're at 26 playables at the moment. What are the easiest cuts here? Probably Roamer's Routine. Wield the Detainment, the Tiger, and the Dragon. That's sick. Caustic, Osseous, Dispelling, 2 Moltens, 4 removal, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take another Dragon here. Too many playables now. Darn, am I right? Okay, Temur Tawny Bat can probably go, just doesn't have enough synergy even though it's good. I don't need the Sultai Devotee. You could consider running 16 lands, probably. To 7 of our 10 creatures are dragons. That's real nice. Wow, last pick Temur Tawny Bat, sick too. This is a cool deck. This is so much cooler than just Boros Beats. Will it do better than Boros Beats? No, probably not. But I would rather have fun, like I was saying. And if we win, that's just a cherry on top. Okay, worst removal spell might be the Glacial Dragon Hunt. I think 16 lands is probably fine. Or sorry, 17 lands is probably fine. We might have a little bit of Flood out, but we do have a lot of things to do with our mana and a lot of top-end cards, so... Let's see how they suggest. 1 Plains, is that sufficient? That should be sufficient. 2 islands, that would give us 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue sources. We probably are going to want to go up on another island, would be my guess. 3, 4, 5 red sources. That's maybe right. The double exhale is the only thing. I could see shaving one of those. Black sources, 2, 3. The only black card we need early is Caustic. I could definitely shave down one of the swamps. Green sources, 4, 5. That's probably about right. Yeah, the awkward thing is, I guess we have 2 red cards that want to be cast a little bit early, 2 black cards that want to be cast a little bit early. So maybe it's actually green now that I look at it. Surrock doesn't come down till 3. I mean, the only green card I need early is the Wildling. But like turn 3, we go Globe into Wildling or something's not bad. 2 swamps just feels like too much. No, I'm going to go just down to 1 swamp. Cool. Cool deck. Will it play out well? I don't know. It's a cool deck. The funny thing about this format the last week or so, especially on stream, I've been alternating between drafting like Boros and drafting a deck like this. Every time we draft Boros, we get like 6, 7 wins. My rank goes down to like 100. Every time I try to draft one of these decks, we go like 3 and 3, and my rank skyrockets back to 1,000. So hopefully this is a dragon deck that can break the normal routine of things, and maybe we can get a good rank with a dragon style deck. This is a good looking one though. Lots of early interaction. I don't have any of my early interaction, but I think this is going to be a keep. I am not going to Sagu Wildling on one, because we might draw a blue or a red card. Oh, and that works. Well, now I can just grab a red source, since we drew the blue. That'll give us all of our colors. Would really like to do something next turn. Yeah, I can't really afford to just pass turn 3. Especially versus Mardu. Okay. Good news is teaming Dragonstorm is a really good way to catch back up on board. But yeah, just look at this. Having not drawn any of my early game is brutal here. Like, that would be a great turn to encroach, but I have to go for the teaming. I'm so close though. If one of these was a teamer source of land, I could go for the Dragonstorm into Genesis and pray that it hits, you know? That's not actually that bad this turn. We still have a good double block no matter what. Like, we're just snap double blocking here. Okay, take 6, go to 10. Unfortunately, I still have to do this turn, and then next turn I can go Dragonstorm plus Molten. Headliner's really good. So they can kill my Wildling if they want to. And then attack for 1,000,000. Yeah, might be too late. But this is what I'm talking about the gameplay patterns, you know? Like, this is rather boring. I was hoping maybe they would mess up and put the counter on the Pack Beast again. I can't beat them having anything, so there's no point trying to play around it. Like, this is our best bet. Go down to 2? Ah, see, even that's bad. So I need to draw something because 2 creatures are lethal. Oh, that saves us. Okay. Shriek Daddy. Hot, 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 hot. And the Battle Priest does not pump itself. So without drawing something, they cannot push through any damage this turn. Oh, they messed up. They messed up. They could have played the Battle Priest first. They messed up. The Battle Priest would have filtered for black. Oh, that's huge. All right, so I have blue, 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 green, green. I need at least 1 red. Okay. Oh, yes, a land! We might get out of this. This is sick if it works. Ah, the safe play is just to stabilize, though, right? Yeah, Boulderborn. Bounce the teaming. Gotta get the board presence first, and then I can Genesis next turn. Okay. So I just chump. They messed up again. They can't recast that. So if I cast this, I will still have the Durger tap down available. All right, let's go. Okay, that wasn't the worst, actually, because we still draw the removals, and they don't know about them. 2, 4, 5 mana available. Let's hold up tap plus exhale. Well, I guess I don't want to tap because then I can't gain life with the exhale, can I? Oh, that's brutal. Okay, that's good. They put it on that one. All right, so they attack. Get to go shoot this, gain 2 life. Block, eat. Then we get to focus the mind second, or end of turn. Yes! Don't need that Dragonstorm anymore. And now we just stabilize, baby. Gain 2 life. Oh, look at that. Let's go! Let's get it! See? That is so much more rewarding. Ugh. Ugh, I'm gonna end the video right there. That was good enough for me. Ugh. Claw, scrape our way back. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, what do we got here? We've got double exhale available. Triple exhale hand, but double exhale available. Ugh. Feels good, man. Ah, another stupid Boros beats. All right, I mean, this is just how the format feels now. It's so boring. Oh my lord, get that out of my game. Literally could not beat that card if it resolved. Need to find a white source here. I'm gonna wait one more turn before exhaling their forebear. They might play something better. Okay. Yep. Not great. My first develop to the board is gonna be a 3/3 dragon on turn 5. Maybe I guess. Let's draw Roar off the top. That'd be hot. Ah, there's the black source. But I mean, this is just death, right? If they have any way to kill the dragon, I take 4. We really needed a white source. Like a globe off the top would be hot. Globe into teeming Dragonstorm, maybe. Oh, well, their draw's insane. They have 5 spells in their hand? They don't have a land. They have 5 spells in their hand. Okay. Well, if their play is to make both of their 1/1s unblock... No, they got nonsense. Yep, gotta do it. Oh, maybe they're just gonna... If they're just returning their forebear, isn't that good for us? Dude, their hand is 7 spells, though. Alright, so we go Teeming Dragonstorm, we can Caustic, and then next turn we Shrieker, and if I draw an untapped land, I can Shrieker into Dragons... Oh, wait, no, I don't have 2 white. Oh my god, am I dead? You know what they could have here? The +2/+1 card? Hopefully they go for it and try to go for lethal. Oh, this is sick. Okay, that might stabilize us. They got a little bit antsy, and I think their play was right, for the record. Seeing as how I only had the Dismal Backwater open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't double spell this turn. Can't attack there, sadly. Okay, I'll double block like this. Nice, that's good for us. That's fine. Hot draw, we go Surok. Now if they target the Shrieker, I get to draw a card. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, that's a great draw, because I can play that in addition to the teaming here. Hey, that's going to give me an extra card. No complaints. No complaints in the slightest. Two, 1 for 2. I take those every day. Alright, so 3 mana. So we can go Globe into Activate, play out a 5/5. Bounce our teaming Dragonstorm. Let's get this bread! Let's get this bread! Suck it, Boros! God damn! This is so much more rewarding. F the Boros. That player was rank 12. They've probably been forcing Boros. He's mad. He's mad with power. Mad with disgust. This is a pretty solid hand. Likely going to be cycling the Durgar Island on turn 2. Ooh, there's the red. Which means turn 4 Dragonstorm, turn 5 Shrieker is a valid sequence. Red, white, blue, green. So another soupy deck. Okay, well, I guess we don't need to cycle. It's only 1 life, and we don't need to find lands or spells currently. Would be pretty great if their plan is just holding up Dispelling Exhale here while I have an uncounterable card. The question is, if they pass again with open mana, 2 open mana, which they didn't, would I run out Dragonstorm? But we don't have to worry about that anymore. Just slam jam. Love to see a defender. Let's get our black, and we need more blue for Genesis Ultimatum. We actually have the mana for it right now, right? Blue, 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 red, red, green, green. Yes. No rush here. Oh, baby. I could try to cycle the Island Dragon into exactly Dispelling Exhale, but... They hit a Jeskai Shrine Keeper. Nice hit. Man, disgusting. Oh, now I wish I had let it attack. Well, let's make him discard a card. Start grabbing globes and stuff. So I get to draw a card first and foremost. I will go for the Osseous, and they are going to dispel it back. Oh, no dispel. Okay, that's good. All right. That makes sense. Fair enough. 2, 1, 2, 3. So I can go grab a globe here, play the globe, and then Sonic Shriek them again. The downside being is I lose my... Actually, let's go for Dragonstorm. I'm at 25 life. Let's just thin out our deck. Okay. Six Sonic Shrieker doesn't look too shabby. And then let's get... No basic lands left in my library. That's 14 lands. We should not be drawing lands very often anymore. I only ran 16? No, I did run 17. We have 3 tap lands left in the deck. There is a chance I could be in range of decking out. What did they... Yeah, I love it. Yep, 5-mana Teamer Devotee. You love to see it. As I was saying, though, the Surok could become a liability. Like, if I draw Genesis Ultimatum, that's -5 from my library. Surok is a 4 stability. We drew one of the 3 lands in the deck. That's brutal. Alright, I mean, I still get to tutor a 5/5 Flying Vigilance. I think I need to start attacking here. No basics left. So Dragonstorm is dead. Sentinel does nothing. Okay. Well, do it. It's gonna be sucky if they have the assault, but so be it. Yeah, good beats. Oh shoot, I don't get to tutor for my last card anymore. It's a 6/6 flying. Yeah. Hopefully they hit a lot of lands first off that. What was that, a Shrieker? Sure. Ay, ay, ay. Gosh darn Dragonback Assault. Well, how do I beat that? Roar of Endless Song, I guess? No, because none of those creatures gain trample later on. They're at 12 cards. They've seen 4 land. We need them to, like, a string of land. Like, I'm letting that resolve. I think them using Dragonstorm is how we win this game, so I didn't want to counter it. It's another card draw, 9 left. Yeah, go ahead, pull a land. It is a 4/4, but another 6/6 dragon's pretty good. Okay, 3/3 flyer. They could also actually, shoot. That means they don't deck out. If they decide to cast that for the Omen side. Oh, no, they cast it as a dragon. Okay. They could have some more in their deck, of course. I let this resolve. If they hit something relevant, I can exhale that relevant card. Ugin! Oh, and Ugin has a cast trigger. Gosh darn it.
Fate flows as easily as water.
Does this matter? It only matters if they have more colorless cards in their deck. It's not hard to think that they would have a... Yeah, it sucks, but it's not hard to think that they could have a globe in their deck, you know? Six, 10, 18. I'm not dead. I guess I should have killed or played out this Sentinel as a chumper. Just too good, man. Dragonback Assault. Good beats. So, very similar decks, they just had 2 better bombs. Dragonback Assault effectively soloed us there, but then the Ugin getting rid of one of my flyers was good enough to let them push in. What can you do? What can you do? Okay. 2 removal spells. I'm not going to mulligan this hand. Here we go. I mean, so far we have beaten all the Boros aggro decks. Third island was a terrible draw. Yikes. That needs to die. The natural Mardu. Oh, +3. Draw a card. Love it. Well, green wasn't a bad draw. However, it doesn't help right now. The Butcher. That's a nice kill. Brutal. Lost my dragon, so I can't cast that at instant speed anymore. Make 2 1/1s. Okay, if this Dragonstorm Forecaster lives, that's gonna be really good, but I haven't given them a single target for removal yet, so... Okay, this is not that bad. I'll take 2 damage. I can Molten the Practitioner. And go grab Globe. That's gonna be fun. Can I cast that next turn? I have blue, blue, green, green, red, red, blue. Yes, I can Genesis Ultimatum next turn. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. All right, make or break it. 7 life is relatively healthy, all things considered. Oh man, Dragonstorm plus Hold Up Exhale is so good too. Actually, that's better, isn't it? Dragonstorm. Yeah, Dragonstorm. Okay, I'm gonna wait 1 turn. Because if they cast something cheap that's relevant, I can go tutor for the Boulderborn Dragon and cast counter unless they pay 4. That seems like exactly the type of card I would like to counter. Oh, they're still gonna attack here? Sure. Sure, I'm at 5. Trade's great. And now I will fire this off. Okay, not bad. So burnout is the thing I'm concerned about the most. That's fine, I get to draw a card. I just want to preserve all my life here. I'm not going to upkeep stop. That is insane. Love that. 1 card in their hand. We are nabbing that for sure. Suck it, Mardu. God. I'm not going to get tired of this. If I can beat up all the stupid Mardu and Boros, of which we've played 3 of 4 matches against, I'm going to have a good time. The only loss was to the Ugin / Dragonback Assault deck. Ah, feels good, man. That's right, we have a freaking Roar in our deck, too. Alright, this is an easy keep on the play. We have the Exhale castable already, but we also have the cycling of the Durger to find a 3rd land for Globe, which unlocks all of our other colors, so... I mean, we probably want to play against another aggro deck with this hand. Yeah! Bloodfell Caves. Is this another Mardu-doo? Yes! Oh, I don't like that. Alright, now I just need to find a land, though. So... Please. Whew! Scary, dude. Globe on turn 3 while holding up Caustic Exhale has to be like one of the best things you can do in this deck. Or format, even. Oh. Baby. Is that a turn 4 Roar of Endless Song versus a Mardu deck? I think it is. I have seen this card cast maybe 1 time, ever. 3/2 flash, sack another creature, this gains indestructible until end of turn, tap it. Yeah. Well, -X is pretty nice versus indestructible, let me tell ya. You got me. I'll take my medicine. I'll take my 3 damage. Our plan is to kill them in 2 turns, so... My life total, not particularly relevant. Sure. Are they gonna... What's this? I don't want them to block. That's why I'm doing it so aggressively. Like, obviously they wouldn't jump there, but you never know. So we're going to have 2 10-10s and 2 4-4s. They have no mana open. Ah, they just have too many chumpers now. Everybody is forcing Mardu. It's funny how this format has evolved. Fresh start of the format, nobody was certain about what they were doing, kind of feeling it out. Then all of a sudden, the Dragonstorm Globe / Dragons deck took over. And then the meta shifted for the Boros decks to kind of beat up on all those decks. But like, look at the decks I've played against. This is all Boros and one Dragon deck. Like, the archetypes are not well represented. Oh, I do want to note I have pure Wooburg here. They're just dead, right? I guess they have an exhale. Oh, and lifelink. So 5, 10, 14, but they would only gain 2, so this is lethal. Oh, get out of here, Mardu. You are not welcome. Four wins, all Mardu / Boros. Like, I would be thrilled to play against a Jeskai deck or a Sultai deck or an Abzan deck or something. But especially as you get more wins, you're probably less likely to see those decks unless they are insanely busted, right? Like now, the more wins you get, the more likely you are to play against the good decks, the Boros and the Dragons. Yeah. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. And remember, I draft more than 99% of people. So for people that haven't played this format that much, you know, I'm still sure it feels fresh and nice and interesting. But in this age of information and numbers, things get solved very quickly. Woo! This is a very speculative keep. The Dragonstorm Globe is holding it all together. This is every single one of the mountains in my deck. No, you know what? I'm going to ship this. Okay. I'm going to hope to draw another land next turn, a non-green land. And if we don't draw it there like we didn't, I will really need to draw one next turn. Otherwise, when I Sentinel on turn 2, I'm praying that there's a land underneath the other land that I put on top. Okay, saved a little bit. So we drew the blue. We need to go grab white here. But next turn, it's a Dismal Backwater. And then Plains the following turn. Oh, that one's spicy. Herd Heirloom. So they get to ramp and fix on creature spells. And then they also get to potentially draw extra cards. But they have to have a 4-power creature for that to... Whoa, 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 whoa. Where is Reigning Victor coming from? Mardu Splashing Blue or something? Remember those 3 mountains I had in my initial non-mulligan hand? I would like to draw one of them next turn, please. Although any untapped land, and I can go Surrock plus hold up Exhale or Boulderborn bounce the Dragonstorm. Be good. Okay, well, let's make them do something here. So they could go a cheap removal spell plus sack the token, and I'm okay with that. I was debating if I wanted to triple block the Earthcarver, but I think I'm not really keen on that move. Like that was a lot of tools they used to take care of my one trigger of the Dragonstorm, you know? I guess I'm not blocking here. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm under pressure. If they want to sack the token and then hurt Heirloom, they could. Okay, nice. We'll go to 14. They don't get to draw any cards. Yeah, so they're like Mardu splashing some strong blue and green cards, I guess. Abzan Devotee pitched to the stories is good value. It's a good draw. That's a problem. Okay, let's go Surok plus tap down this turn then. Yeah, I'm falling behind because of my mana. Really need to find a red source for this song to hopefully catch us back. But even then, it might be too late depending on how they play this turn. That doesn't target. That's very nice. That's gross. Ah, that might be too slow. That might be too slow, Joe. So if I encroach this turn, take 4, go to 9. Yeah, this is not good. I can return their Abzan to hand as well. So I would take 6, go to 7. I gotta make this play. So next turn I can go Roar plus Exhale and maybe have a chance. It'll be tight. Because their Salt's Road Pack Beast is going to draw them extra card here. And they have the Story in Graveyard still, so... they've got a lot of card advantage on me. We wanted to fight Mardu, but we didn't want to fight Mardu with the card advantage cards. Alright, 7, they draw. Actually, I guess it's... No, it's better to roar. Please stop. Okay. Please don't play any more creatures. Boulderborn bouncing both of our Dragonstorms is so tempting, but I gotta play the roar because it plays 2 creatures over 2 turns, you know? With no more additional mana investment. Okay, land pass. I like that. I'm not dead here. If they kill my 5/5, I'm still in a really bad spot, but... because the underdogs will eventually poke them through us. Oh, God! Lose 3 life! That does it. I can kill the pack beast, and then I still take the final points. Ah, no. Misery. Alright, good beats. Good beats. Two pair and yo. Okay. There's a nice looking hand. I think on the play I can afford to lose. You know what? I'm going to lose the Dragonborn, actually. That's just safer. Plus, we have the Forecaster in the deck, so... leaving that for extra hits seems fine. I hope they're Abzan. And not another dragon deck. And if they are another dragon deck, I hope I draw my green Dragonstorm. They could, in fact, be Abzan here. Severance Priest! Ah, man. Well, if they take Teeming Dragonstorm, I get to exhale and get a 4/4, so that doesn't seem like what they can take, yeah. They just take the Molten there. Globe into Caustic on their Priest would be nice. Oh, they are dragons. Wait. No, maybe they're just soup. Abzan soup. Okay, deck, I need some help. These last few draws have not been great. Triple exhale. The quad exhale hand, actually. Oh, no! That's hilarious. Really? 2 Severance Priest? That's... wow. That's just too good. Okay, you got me. That's funny. I'm gonna be real sad if this is what we lose to. Will they take the Osseous? Yeah. I mean, I have to counter this. They're running into it, so... so sick. Oh, that is so sick. Please, not like this. Please, not like this. Oh, come on, man. Ay, ay, ay. We lost to Abzan. That's how you know it's bad. Well, at least it wasn't Boros. Alright, well, 4 wins, you know what? That's not too bad. And we even got to cast Genesis Ultimatum a couple of times. We had some really good games in there. A couple of games versus the Boros were clutch. We brought it back from the brink of despair. Even the loss versus the 5-color Dragon deck was pretty decent. I mean, sucks that the game just went to them playing back-to-back Mythic Bombs that ended it, but this was a cool deck. And again, a lot more fun than just forcing Boros and face stomping, at least in my opinion. So, high hopes for the format, but after 60, 70 drafts, I think I can say the gameplay is medium. The drafting is cool, but it is what it is. We'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we can draft some cool stuff tomorrow. I'll see you back next time.